Math behind the Rubik's Cube. A Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture Erno Rubik invented the Rubik's Cube in 1974. This 3D combination puzzle was originally called the Magic Cube and was licensed by Rubik and was soon to be sold by Ideal Toy Corporation. The original Rubik's Cube has 6 faces and 6 solid colors, each having 9 stickers: white, red, blue, orange, green, and yellow. The cube can rotate around the center in any and every way possible. The pieces do not restrict any movement. There is one complete solution with over 43 quintillion possible positions. To start everything off, you must label all faces and make sure that everything is labeled. After doing a lot of research, I've witnessed many different methods. I finally found a notation that was simple enough for me to comprehend. The notation is as follows: x equals turn a face 90 degrees clockwise, x to the power -1 equals turn a face 90 degrees counterclockwise, and xy equals sequence xy in order. This definitely wasn't the only notation that was recorded. Every face has its own letter. R equals right face, L equals left face, U equals up face, D equals down face, F equals front face, and B equals back face. Each face has its individual color and every cube has its own number. That way you are able to see the patterns. There are 3 stages or levels in order to complete the Rubik's Cube. The first stage, you must complete the cross on the up face. This is the easiest part because you don't need to worry about any solutions you've previously completed. You can simply just do x or x to the power -1. You must continue to move back and forth until you get the cross. The first part is mainly trial and error. Once completing the cross, you must follow the following formula. This formula will complete one full side. Just so that you understand, this means that you must move the down face counterclockwise and then whatever color you decide counterclockwise. Then move the down face clockwise and then the same Y color clockwise. Stage 2 gets trickier with longer formulas that can get confusing because there are more ways to make a mistake when getting deeper into the puzzle. You start with this formula in order to complete part of X. This formula will help solve half of many faces, and once you've completed this step, you're ready for the last stage. For the third stage, you want to start off with completing the same cross you did in stage 1. Unfortunately, the formula won't be as simple because it would destroy the results in the rest of the cube. Depending on your cube, the down face can be one of 4 different variations. Once you've identified what stage of the down cube is at, you are able to follow the following formula in order to complete the cross without destroying past results. When I was researching different methods on how to complete the Rubik's Cube, I found out that a lot of people have trouble with this step, and sometimes repeat it a few times if it doesn't end up working out. Some even go to another method just to complete the rest of the cube once they've reached the step. This formula will put the corner pieces of the down face together. If ever you get confused, just break down the formula, that way it doesn't look like a bunch of letters and numbers together. Make sure to look back at the notations if something is unclear. Last step. This formula you must complete twice to put everything together. If you reach here, you only have a few squares that are out of place, and then once you've completed that, you've completed the Rubik's Cube. I think that the method I chose to study was a good way to start learning the basics of the Rubik's Cube. This puzzle game is easily one of the hardest puzzle games in the world, and it will continue to hold its strong title. With over 43 quintillion different ways for only one solution, this puzzle game never disappoints. If ever you start trying to solve the Rubik's Cube and you give up, just remember that you are definitely not the only one who has gotten frustrated with it.